guess best place to start is to ask you what you think of just the number of people that were here for this surprise read to see this many people at this event.
It's exciting. Obviously, it just shows the importance of the program in the community. So it was a great feeling.
Yeah. What was it? I was curious, just in general about this school that stuck with you when you first worked here. That still kind of you notice today. I know it's been about 16 years since you were here before, but.
Well, it's a program that has an unbelievable tradition. It's great. I mean, in terms of as a coach to go recruiting into your backyard, and that it's a fantastic opportunity to get great local players. But most important thing is the support you have on campus, the energy level of the people on campus that direct it towards the hockey program and afford them an opportunity for support in the community, and it's just an outstanding resource to have. And that's the thing that attracts me the most, is just the fact that it's so important here to the Clarkson community.
And you'd mentioned that obviously everybody likes to be a head coach, but you don't want to just be a head coach anywhere. You want a special place. But you just talk about how long of a process it's been. Obviously, you've been an assistant coach for 20-some years. How hard is it just to get into one of these kind of positions?
Well, what you have is for a while there, you're as assistant coach in the business, you're sitting there going, you didn't know if a lot of them were going to be given opportunities to move up. It was not a lot going on, and guys do. It's not a whole lot of jobs, and I always look at it. When you start breaking it down, not a lot of jobs that have a real chance to be successful on a yearly basis, and that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted an opportunity to work really hard. I want an opportunity to work with elite players, and I want an opportunity to work at a really good school. So you can have an education background that you want to give the young guys an opportunity to open up doors outside of hockey, and that's really what Clarkson offers.
Were there times, I'm just curious, were there times you ever wondered whether you'd get a chance to do this? I mean, did you ever wonder if you'd just be an assistant coach till the end of it? Or
No, because I'll be perfectly honest with you. The jobs I held at Ohio State and at Cornell in the past couple of years as associate coaches, I actually felt those jobs were as good, if not better, than some programs with head coaching jobs, because I was able to get great players and around it. So I looked at it that way, and I was happy where my family was happy, and some of those things are important to me more so than the title. At this point in time, that just a fantastic opportunity to put this faith in me for this job.
I was curious too. I think some of the people, fans-wise, would be curious about recruiting stuff. What would you say are the areas you kind of want to hit? I mean, is there any specific area you'd like to get people out of, or do you have connections kind of all over the place? Or what's
20 years of recruiting, you have a good recruiting network. I guarantee you that. And I'm going to be very active recruiting too. I know that they get nervous, some people, when you become a head coach, but I think it's going to be important for our program that I'm out front and I'm on the recruiting trails to separate us a little bit. Yeah. I think what 20 years of experience brings to you is you really can make use of your time. Because you got contacts, you have really people that you trust, that the long haul have really led you to the right players, style of players that you have. So you don't really waste a whole lot of time recruiting anymore with the experience. That's what I think is valuable. That's where it really helps you in terms of being in for the amount of time you have. But the other thing is we're gonna have a staff that's going to recruit hard. We're going to have a staff that's going to be real visible. We're not going to have any boundaries. The recruiting game's changed. You can't just be a small area and hope to get that because Major Junior's doing a great job. That area might not have a player in a certain year, so we're going to go national with our recruiting. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, I guess the last thing I was just going to ask you, I kind of asked you this jokingly beforehand, but what kind of reception do you expect to get next year when you guys go to Cornell? Maybe you could tell people.
I got called traitor for about the first period when I went back as an assistant coach. I'm assuming a little bit more of the same.
Yeah. Overall, you mentioned Coach Schaefer too. How important has it been that he's been supportive of all this too? I'm sure if he hadn't had his support, it'd be a harder thing to do to leave and go to another school in the same league.
No question. I mean, Mike understands that you put a lot of time into it, and I think we had a great relationship. It was I hope I challenged him, and he certainly challenged me to get better. There's a lot of things that he has in his program that I'm going to carry on here at Clarkson, because he does a great job of setting expectations for his kids. Sometimes you think that's a lot to ask, and they always respond to him. They always meet his expectations, and I think that's probably the most important lesson I learned from him is to set the bar high for these young guys. They'll reach it.